Alright, so even though Ford is doing extremely well lately, we are gonna get hit with some bad news. So I've made a previous video on this, and I'll go over it again. So GM and Ford and other car makers can't get enough chips. It's a huge problem. So that's the headline, and I'll read this part. So, a semiconductor shortage is battering the global auto industry at a crucial moment, and the pressure shows no sign of easing soon. What's happening? Ford told investors Thursday that the chip crunch could shave up to 20% off first quarter production. Chief Financial Officer John Lawler said that if the problem drags on through spring, the company's earning could take a $1 billion hit to $2.5 billion. That's a lot of money. That's big money for Ford, especially at where we're at right now. Um, so I just want you to be aware of that. We are doing awesome in the stock price. If you've been invested in Ford, we've had some massive gains, and we keep going up. So we got a problem now. We can't produce enough vehicles, and it's gonna hit us hard. I mean, we're talking $1 billion to potentially 2.5 billion. So we might see some drops in the stock price going forward until this issue gets resolved. I don't think it's going to be a massive hit, but just be aware that if we see a drop, everyone's kind of struggling. It's not just Ford, and hopefully they get this resolved soon. And if you watch my previous video, if I recall, this was all due to the coronavirus, the pandemic, the shutdowns. They just couldn't create enough, and now things are back to normal. We're producing, and we just don't have enough chips or semiconductors for our cars. It's unfortunate, but hopefully, hopefully this all gets resolved, and we do not see a $2.5 billion hit. But only time will tell. So please stay on top of this. Do your own research. Have some fun. Make some money.
Video is not financial advice. Any statements made are my views and is for entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial advice. Do your own research before making any financial investments.